You might remember in an earlier video where I actually said this, is you can never have enough tomatoes. And then Julianne said this.
Can so.
No, you can't. Well, based on the amount of tomatoes that have now gone crazy in here, I think Julianne might have been right. So it's now time to pull all these plants out, get what fruit we have on here off them and collected, and start getting the garden beds turned over for the next lot.
As you can see, we planted around 60 tomato plants, and we planted it in this high tunnel because this is all we had. The beds, I planted 2 deep and 2 deep, so 2 rows, and it was a little bit of a problem trying to get in, because not only did we have the shade cloth, we have wire around the bottom because we were having trouble with some rabbits, so it was hard to harvest. As you can see, we reused the springs from the trampolines as well, and what I did was I tied some string and I purchased some of these. I don't know if you can see that. I purchased some of these tomato clips. So what it does is it holds on to the string and then wraps around, and I've got them all over here. We planted a lot of varieties to see which ones we actually liked and which one worked well here. And as you can see, this little yellow cherry tomato, the little cherry pear, it's done amazing, and there's so much fruit still left on here, but as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit raggedy and has to come out, and we need to prepare these beds for our autumn gardening. So we're going to take all of these out, and all of these, there is quite a lot of green fruit still left on here, some green tomatoes, and I thought I might try some green tomato relish or something. Some of these will actually ripen when we get off the vine. So some of the varieties we did plant, and I'll put some photos of other ones here. We had some Black Russian, some Gros Lizzie, we had some paste tomatoes and Romas and everything like that. Some of the ones that did really well, as I said, these little yellow pears, these giant red pears. We planted some little Black Russian cherry tomatoes. One of the ones that didn't do well in our environment, and I won't actually plant them again, is the Amish paste. I mean, that's pretty sad. It's supposed to be a lot bigger. I won't be planting those again. They don't like this environment at all. So this has been a really good test to see which ones actually grow well. We had some that didn't grow at all and rot at the base, and we won't be doing that again. So I've made a list of the ones we like, the ones that did well, and we'll be replanting those again. In the other high tunnel, we still have some tomatoes going. That was our little experiment on striking some cuttings. I'll link to that here. They've worked really well. They're actually starting to fruit. We are really late in the season. We're just about to go into autumn, but we thought we'd give it a go and see how it is. So we have to get all the strings down, everything off. We'll strip these out and go from there. Quite a lot of fruit on this, so we'll pick it off. Some may ripen, some may not. See this?
Yes.
If you push that, it opens.
I did that just then.
Okay, there we go. Garden bed is now completely empty. We've got all of those tomato plants out. Stack them up in the trailer at the back there. That's all going to go up into the compost bin. So we'll turn that over into some material that we can use. We ended up with about 60 kilograms or about 130 pounds of tomatoes. Most of those were ripe. Some of them are green, like so. And we have plans to make use of those green tomatoes as well. We've got some upcoming videos showing what we've done with the fruit that we've got off these plants, including the green tomatoes as well. It's been a very successful growth here, much better than last year. We basically got nothing from our garden beds in the rental before we moved out here, and to collect this much crop out of our first go here is quite exciting and good news for the future. Next stage here on the garden beds here is to now turn them over, get some more material in them, get them ready for the next crop. These will be our winter crops going in. Videos of those will be coming up, so these are going to provide us with plenty more produce and plenty more videos for the channel. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you are enjoying the content, please remember to hit that like button, and if you're enjoying the channel overall, please consider subscribing. We love adding to our family. Thanks for being here, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.